I agree that if you say that shopping is revolutionized, I don't see it coming as, let's say, as a short wave, but I see it more on the long term. I believe that the channels will converge. So users expected that they are treated in the same way and can use the same services, and it doesn't matter where they are, if they are online or if they are in the store. People want to buy goods online, they want to return them in the stores, they want to buy products online in the stores because they don't want to carry them home, and they want to have the same information being available when they are in the store as well as online. So people will not differentiate between the channel. They will use this mobile device and other technology in the stores. So in the end, it needs to converge, and it's essential for the, especially for the retailers which are in the high streets, that they simply adopt to this, because otherwise they will continue to lose ground compared to online shopping. For us, it's important as Wirecard that we understand what happens in the stores and what is the impact which we see on the payment processing. So people and the way people will pay will change. We already see that when you pay online, it's a different experience than if you pay in the stores, and people use different payment options. Based on different criteria, they choose various different options. And we believe it's important to understand what happens in this environment and to connect the user and the merchant in the most efficient way when it comes to the payment. But payment alone is not sufficient. So we need to look at the whole purchase experience. We need to understand how customers enter a store, what they experience in the store, how decisions are made by the customers to buy a certain product, what they want to use in the stores, their coupons, they want to have earn their loyalty points. So all of that is important for us to deliver in the end the right technology for the merchants. So that in the end, what users want to do is buy products, and merchants in the end want to sell products, and the connecting link is the payment. In 2015, I think we will see, of course, more beacon technology coming up, but we still will see QR codes, we will see NFC-based approaches, and it's a combination of these various technologies. But key is for us not to look at the technology, but more at the use case. Because usually this industry much too often speaks about the technology, but not about the use case. And the more important is the use case, because people don't care about technology. They want to do something, and this is usually they want to buy a product, they want to earn points, they want to make some savings, they want to have benefits. And then the question is, what is the right technology to get this up to the user? So we don't really expect a change in 2015. So it's not something which is coming like, the change is not coming in, let's say, huge steps, but it will come. It's simply driven not by the payment industry itself, but I think it's more driven, of course, by the clients of the payment industry, which are the merchants and the consumers. So what we see, of course, is that the convergence of the channels will, of course, result also in the convergence of the various payment providers. So we have seen in the past payment providers coming more from the retail environment. We see payment providers like Wirecard coming more from the e-commerce environment, from the online transaction processing. And we see, of course, that in the end, merchants require a partner which is able to deliver the right solution in all these channels. Because no one wants to split and have different suppliers for different countries, for different payment options, for different channels. And this is, of course, what will shape the industry in the next 10 years. And this is where we will see changes. We will also see changes on the issuing side. So there will be new payment forms, new payment options, and there will be, of course, two probably big parties which will, of course, have an advantage, which are Visa and MasterCard, because they have this existing infrastructure in place for all the channels. But we will see, of course, on the bank side or on the issuing side, changes.